thinking of moving to the Cypress area in 2024, do not let these 5 things catch you financially off guard, as they can make a huge difference in your expected monthly payment if you're not prepared for them. Whenever I'm in the process of helping my clients move to the Cypress area, these are 5 things I always talk to them about that they need to be aware of, as it can make a humongous difference in your monthly payment. If you're from out of state and you're not aware of our property taxes, the insurance in the area, and just some of the other tiny factors that can ultimately build up and add to your monthly payment and then set you off way above what you're wanting to, you 100% need to know this. So before we begin, my name is Isaac.rose, your Houston real estate agent. So if you're looking to move to the Houston area or you have questions, reach out to me right now. My number, contact information is right here on the screen. It's also going to be in the description of this video. You can email me, text, call, or set up a Calendly invite with me to set up a time that works for you so we can chat. So if you have questions or you're thinking about moving to the Cypress, Houston area in general, then definitely reach out to me. I would love to help you get a jump start on your future prospects of moving to this great area. So my goal of this channel is to help educate you and what you need to know and what to expect when coming to live here. So if you're looking to relocate from out of state like many of my clients, I love to help make your job so much less stressful on your move over here. So with all that being said, let's talk about the 5 things that could financially catch you off guard if you're looking to move here to Cypress specifically. The number one thing when I have my consultations with people looking to move here, such as individuals like yourself, is our property tax. If you're from out of state and you're paying like income tax and whatnot, you have to realize that the state of Texas, since we do not pay income tax, they like to offset this with our property taxes. For example, you can find a lot of the bad and bougie houses or communities in here that you'll see on like TikTok, Instagram, where everyone wants to move to. You need to know for those newer homes, you're gonna be looking at in the low to middle 3% property tax range. Yes, you could be paying a little over $15,000 a year in just property taxes on a $500,000 home before using your homestead exemption. So this is something that a lot of people I talk to, especially when out of state, they're not really aware of, and it really catches them off guard, as you got to factor that into your monthly payments. So number 2, what I also find catches a lot of people off guard is our insurance, and rightfully so. Over the past few years, insurance has skyrocketed here. A lot of insurance companies are leaving the Houston area, especially Harris County specifically. And with a lot of these insurance companies leaving, a lot of people are wanting to insure, so it's caused our rates to increase a lot. So what I always recommend is get with a professional such as myself, identify an area that is going to fit a lot of the criteria you're looking for, and then consider if you're gonna go new or you're gonna go old. If you're gonna go old, then you need to identify roofing, which is going to be our next topic that I'm going to talk to, that's going to greatly affect your monthly payment with that insurance. Just being aware of what insurance is going to cost you is going to really dig into your monthly payment. So get with a professional, find the area you want, and then just get as close of estimates from as many insurance people as possible, or your current insurance provider, so you can have an accurate idea of what that's going to cost you. So, but leaning into our third topic is going to be roofing. Roofs over 15 years old with, typically we see a life expectancy of about 20 to 25 years for a lot of roofs is what I find in this area. But roofing, if your roof is over 15 years old or half the life expectancy that the insurance company expect to pay a lot more. So even though you'll pay a premium for some newer houses, you might actually be cheaper, just because on the insurance side, it might make a little more sense to go with the new home when you take into account special financing and interest rate offers that the builders with their lenders are giving out, in comparison to going to a resale home where you're paying whatever the current interest rate is, plus roofing if you can't get the seller to outright pay for a new roof for you. So that is something to really consider. It's definitely caught some people off guard who they're not sure if they want to go new, they want to go old. We're kind of looking at all the options, but you need to consider, and that again just goes in hand with talk with an insurance professional, try to get as accurate as a quote as possible for a new home versus an older home versus a home that's going to need a new roof. So definitely be aware of that. Now, the fourth thing, which I'm sure you've probably already aware of, especially if you're moving here for job-wise, is the commuting time, all right? Especially if you're living in Cypress, Texas. I know a lot of people move here just because it's a really beautiful area. They don't really want to live in downtown, even though they work downtown, and they just want to suck up the commute. So the commute downtown's about 45, probably to 60 minutes with the traffic in the mornings. We're a big city, okay? Traffic's just not gonna be fun, so you do need to factor that in. Also, if you're going to be using the 99 tollway, so you work north, say up in the Woodlands, or you work south, say down in Sugar Land or Richmond, you need to consider tolls, because if you right now are using Google Maps to map out your commute from the Cypress area all the way down to Richmond or all the way up to the Woodlands, and you're gonna be using 99 a lot, I definitely would factor in how much you're gonna pay in tolls. It's definitely going to be on the lesser expenses of this whole list, honestly, when you're comparing property tax and insurance and whatnot. But your tolls are gonna add up real quick. I know for me, myself, during my busy times when I'm running around a ton with my buyers, I'm spending $80 to $100 a month just on tolls. So that's something to definitely factor in if you're definitely going to be commuting north or south using the 99 or some of the other tollways here in the Houston area. So before we go on to our fifth one, I'm gonna throw you a bonus one, okay? This is kind of small, it's not always applicable, but I wanted to put it out anyways. So as you see on YouTube and social media, especially realtors and real estate agents like myself, we like to highlight the most beautiful, eye-catching communities, homes possible. It does great for retention, and everyone just wants a beautiful home. Can't blame them. But the one thing you need to be aware of is a lot of these communities that realtors such as myself and others on YouTube and social media, TikTok, all that good stuff are showing, say like in this community right here, I live in Town Lake, and something that you need to be aware of if you're moving to the Town Lake is on top of this purchase price of your home, you also have to pay a foundation fee, which is a certain percentage of the home price you have to pay in your closing costs, and it goes to the Town Lake community. This allows them to take this money to do like scholarships, 4th of July fireworks, New Year's fireworks, things of that nature, but it is a total percentage of the sale price of your home. So on top of that, with HOA fees and whatnot, you do need to be aware of that. If you're in this Town Lake community, you also have to pay the percentage point on the foundation fee of the sales price of your home. Then also you're gonna have to pay another $2,200 or so a year just in the HOA fees. That stuff all adds up. So put that on with the 3% and some change property tax, insurance, stuff adds up real quick. So this is why I want to talk to you to be aware of costs that you might not be taking into consideration to your monthly payments. So I want you to be as fully prepared to purchase a home in this area if that is what you're considering, so that you can have no surprises when the lender pulls up the closing disclosure and says, all right, this is what you're gonna owe here, here, and here, all right? Just being the most educated you can and be the most prepared is going to be a lot less headache, a lot less stress, and you're gonna fully know what you're getting yourself into. But with all that being said, we're gonna get into my fifth and final tip to keep you from being off guard, and that is get good representation. Working with people who know the neighborhoods, who know what the price per square foot and what sales are currently going for is really important. So Town Lake, Bridgeland, all these other communities, the square footage, especially on new homes, is going to differ from other homes, and having not good representation can cost you of not knowing where you need to put your offer, that it's not offensive, but is still a good offer, can get good deals, and knows what the current incentives are, especially in like the new construction world and whatnot. So just having proper representation who will not skimp out on you and represent you fully is really important. If you're looking to work with me and you're out of state, I do a lot of virtual walkthroughs, such as communicating through YouTube to send you personal private walkthroughs with my camera. We'll go and walk houses together. I'll even bring out my drone, give you some personal walkthroughs of communities and whatnot, kind of show you aerial footage and put together little videos for you to make sure you are the most educated about the communities you're looking to live in, the housing, the builders, all that good stuff. So just having good representation and working with a professional such as myself is going to save you a lot of headache, a lot of time, and a lot of money. So If you're interested in working with me, again, reach out to me. Use the calendar link down below. Text me, call me, shoot me an email. I'd love to be hearing from you soon. And if you have any other questions, things I didn't cover, do be sure to shoot me your personal questions. I'd love to hear from you and see how I can assist you. So with all that being said, again, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I will be posting more content helping you, educate you on moving to Cypress or the Houston area in general. So if you're not in a position to move right now, still feel free to reach out. I'd love to answer and just give you some peace of mind that you're going to be fully prepared when moving to the Houston area. So, all that being said, thank you for watching and